that. And that. And I guess we're live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this show. Where we're going to be playing some Pathfinder. Yeah, Pathfinder. That's what we're playing. That's this game. Right here. I remember that. I wasn't going to make a joke that I shouldn't make, so I won't make it.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Nothing happened. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Fallen Kingdom of Vruz. Picking up from where we left off last week, where the party has been tracking down this organization called the Blade Abhorrent, who are making monsters with the intention to release them. You shut down a farm that they were running where they were actively trying to produce monsters, and got an invite from a wizard who said, hey, go shut this down, I'll pay you. Also, they have this crazy magical artifact. Bring that back to me, and I'll pay you still. So yeah, you all did that. Brought the magic little box back to him. He paid you. You all asked what's in the box, just like Brad Pitt did, and he's like, oh, it's a deck of many things, and he let you all draw from it. And it was the best. Not everyone. Morneth is the one with some sense. So Morneth did not draw.
But not with a badass weapon. So.
But also Morneth doesn't have badass weapon to show it, yeah.
Or castle.
Or castle, yeah. But yeah, it was amazing how good it turned out. Would have never, ever in 1,000 years guessed that a deck of many things run. The worst thing that happened is one player got real naked, or one character got real naked.
Oh no, you lost your mundane equipment.
Oh no, you lost your mundane equipment. Take this super awesome weapon. What's
up? Make a joke. I'm not going to. Never mind. Go ahead. Keep going. Glossing over. Keep going.
Let's keep going. And yeah, after that, he offered you a job. Hey, I think the one who runs the Blade Abhorrent, someone called Sister Aberrance, is hanging out down in the deep tunnels. I would pay you a crap load of money if you would go down there, find where she's at, find what she's doing, and report back to me. And if you happen to kill her while you're doing that, I'll pay you even more, but it's not a requirement. And that's where we kind of left off. So let's get some introductions going. We'll go in the order of the overlay, which means Bert gets to start us off.
Hey, I'm Bert, and I am playing Morneth Elron. He is a ice elf that likes a little bit of larceny, very chaotic, and is really enamored with fire. Fire is awesome.
Great.
I mean, who can argue with that?
Yeah. I did not draw because with all the luck everyone else was having, I was going to get the shaft.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to happen eventually.
That and the character is leery of magics. So there we go.
Okay, cool. Moving on down, we got us a Dan.
Hey everybody, Dan with the Defenders. I'm playing our wizard detective, Sherbert. I didn't get to do too many stupid things last time, so maybe I'll make up for it this time.
You did draw.
I did draw, but, you know.
You came out.
Real lucky, real quick.
Yeah. All right. Throwing us over on the other side. Up at the top, there's Jake.
Well, I'm Jake, and I also drew from the deck of many things. So now my alchemist seer elf beaker has a +2 sling of frost. Lucky him.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Jeff.
All right. I'm playing Puck, who is a hobgoblin ranger who also drew from the deck of many things, I believe 3 times. I think first time he lost all his worldly possessions. No. The first time
he
got all of his magic its. Drew again, then he lost everything else. So all of his clothes, money, food, etc. Even his little rings that he has on his ears and stuff. His fillings, that kind of stuff. And then very frustrated, he said, hell with it. He drew again and finally got something cool as he got a +2 frosty flail, which is his preferred weapon as a leech clipper. He likes those flails.
Nice. So. Very cool. Last but not least, there's Jeremy.
Hello. I'm gonna be playing a Barbar, who is a spirit-touched orc barbarian, who's basically just a really dumbed-down paladin, and somehow this adopted farmhand has now gotten himself a castle, and he's like super diplomatic.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy.
Okay. It's fantastic. We still need to figure out where you want your castle to go, because the card stipulates that you get to pick your castle in an unoccupied spot. So at some point, we'll figure that out.
Okay. I was going to kind of defer to whatever is easiest for your setting.
I don't care. Like a magical castle sprouts up, you're going to get lots of door-to-door salesmen. But yeah, I don't care. Wherever we want to put it. You know, giant open park in front of the king's castle. Sure, why not? You know.
Well, like, okay, here's my knee-jerk reaction. Wasn't a big part of the reason that all the farmlands got appropriated was because the government had to take over them for the defense.
Yeah.
Maybe if there was a castle out there amidst the farmlands, something like that wouldn't have to be repeated.
Okay.
So there can be like a defensible point out there by the farmlands that are kind of where he calls home.
Yeah, so like if I'm looking at the city map, which it looks like you're all on, like maybe like out there, right there.
Let me zoom out. Gave me like a super zoomed in thing. But my knee-jerk, I'll just assume yes.
Okay.
Or you could go on the inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, Beer Grove looks to have a lot of greenery. Just drop a castle, boom.
Yeah, you could be the farm king.
Farm king.
All right, cool. We can stick castle right there. Cool. Cool.
Crazy.
Cool. So yeah, you now have a castle outside of the Beer Grove.
Amazing.
Plus, it's next to a place with the word beer in it.
No, Beer Grove was 2. That's that park up in the center. But, well, I mean, you're on the opposite side of the wall as the Beer Grove. Your closest neighborhood would be the South Ward. So you would be right off the South Ward, which, you know, still close to the Beer Grove. Cool. Principal place for farmers.
There you go.
Nice. Figured out. All right. So, as we start off this session, what the hell do you all want to do?
Ooh, okay. Well, I know of something that I might do before we go off on this ridiculous mission.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I can, I'd like to try and track down like a stonemason.
Sure.
And take those amulets that we took off the false priests of Aristil.
Yeah.
And I want to have have them placed into basically the equivalent of like a threshold stone. The equivalent of like a fantasy welcome mat. But basically have them repurposed into something good to have them be, that's where you cross the threshold.
Okay. Yeah, up in the with the rock, that's the area where that the entrance to the circle tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a stonemason there. What's the name of this stonemason?
His name is gonna be Brandis Adelard.
Brandis Adelard's masonry. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you go in, you give them the things. All right, so you want me to set them in a threshold stone?
Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, he'll say something like that. Probably for the stone and the labor, he'll say, I'll come off of it for 15 gold.
All right, that sounds great.
Cool.
And then I'll maybe do like some sort of, all who enter be family, since it is going to be like kind of trying to repurpose this and make it, since Aristil is a god of family.
Yeah.
When you hear your family.
Pretty much.
And thanks, Captain, for those bits. That's going to be a hero point for all. So we get a hero point for starting the session, and we get a hero point because Captain is fantastic.
And yes, Captain Coran, I do plan on seeing some priests as well later.
Okay. So yeah, you take care of that. Anything else anyone wants to do? Or, I mean, what's your first steps on investigating this thing that you've been set upon?
Maybe hit the underground, see what kind of word on the subject the underworld has on things.
Okay, yeah.
Like, is this person connected? You know?
Yeah, that's not a problem. Go ahead, I'll want a skill test. Do you got lore underground?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that for me.
I also have underworld lore if we want 2 people doing this.
Okay. Well, why don't we do this? Dan, I'll let you give an assist to, or Sherbert, I'll let you give Mornath an assist on this. So Mornath, take a +2.
There we go.
+2.
Oh,
23?
yeah. 23, nice. So what exactly are you looking for? Just information on...
Well, information on her, and if she is connected, so that would give us an idea of, like, you know, hey, maybe she's a really dangerous person to touch because she's dealing with all these other people.
Yeah.
May have some protection, or finding out even if, hey, she's off limits because...
Okay.
You know, something like that.
So, yeah, the information, you start asking around, and a lot of the feedback you get is, I thought she was dead.
Ooh.
And this is the kind of information you already had. She was a servant of the old king. And you found out from, was it Fendulum the wizard, that very specifically she served the old king as an advisor, one of his many advisors. So that way she would get some leeway with her research and her experiments, and, you know, a little bit of protection from, you know, prying eyes of the government into what she was doing. But yeah, after the old king fell after the invasion and the siege of the city, people just presumed that she was killed in the process. No one's seen or heard of her since. Maybe if you tie in some information that, you know, she might be tied to some of the monster activity or some of the disappearances, people would probably point out that, you know, there has been rumor of, you know, the homeless out in the Outer Westway. They've been going missing rather frequently here recently. And this is also information you kind of know because you've got word about that soup kitchen that they were using for that. But as far as connections to any major organization still going on, no, she was completely independent then, except for her ties as an advisor to the king. And still now, she has no connections to any active organizations in the town.
Okay.
So, yeah, not off limits. What's that?
It's kind of a bust, but I'll tell everybody that information.
Yeah.
After hitting up my contacts.
But yeah, that was the big takeaway from that is everyone's just like, I thought she was dead.
Yeah.
Well, while this is going on, I'll spend my morning creating some minor elixirs of life and some anti-plagues, so everybody can get a lesser anti-plague and 2 minor elixirs of life.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you all going to go rest for the evening before you start out on this?
That sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, and possibly a little more shopping might do us some good, like get some potions and things.
Okay.
Yeah. I could see myself.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was actually going to hope to talk with the priest later as well, but I was going to wait till everybody else.
Okay. Yeah, if you're looking to do shopping, like for potions and stuff, let's see, it is in the player notes, districts, and it is in, is that the old district? Yep, there's an apothecary there. The very good berries juice ran by this old hippie elf named Cheryl Ann. And she sells all sorts of things, including healing potions, both lesser and minor. Book price. So the lesser healing potions, 12 gold each. They heal 2d8 plus 5. And the minor healing potions, 4 gold each. They just heal a flat d8. So if you all want to buy some, feel free to spend your money and add to your character sheet. If you want to kind of see what else she has in stock, I'll go ahead and just show. You should see that note come up. Yeah. And you can see, where's she at? Yeah, the very good berries juice. Some of the stuff she has, like I said, I'm just selling for book price.
Okay. I may check on that magic shop stuff too.
Sure. Once again, you can see the inventory. Still charging book price. Just let me know what it is you want to buy. Just so I'm aware that you got it on your sheet. And if there's anything specific that you're looking for that isn't there, let me know and we'll do a roll to see if they have it in stock.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of interested in like the sleeves of storage. They sound kind of neat.
Yeah, 100 gold. You can read what they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe the belt of good health.
Also pretty good.
Oh man, there's a bottomless stein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And a bag of holding. Good lord, those are handy.
Bag of holding, 75 gold. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to buy 50 gold worth of materials to craft minor elixirs of life.
Okay. Yeah. Cheryl Ann at the apothecary, she would have that. So go ahead and just mark it down that you've got it.
Yeah, right.
Cat.
So, Barbar, you're wanting to have a conversation with the priest?
Oh, yeah. Because there's both the priest at this Church of the Vault, and there's also the priestess from the temple for Saren Ray.
Yeah.
But my hope was to kind of talk with them about I kind of prayed for some good fortune after a lot of bad fortune, and I actually did get some really good fortune, and that's great. But like I grew up on a farm, and I don't really know how to like run a castle, but like I feel like it was a blessing, and I feel like I should use it for a good reason. I don't really know the best way to do that. Maybe like if you would be willing to help with things there, maybe it could also be used as a place of hospice, or for if you're willing, if you know people that want to have people there to help some of the farmers in need, I'd like to make it available to you.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Both of them would take you up, so I guess it's a matter of there would probably be only space for one of the factions, either the Temple of Saren Ray or the Temple of the First Vault.
Okay.
Do you have a preference? And also, thanks for that banked reroll there, Captain.
That's awesome. I would assume it, from what I read, it sounds like Saren Ray is typically more commonly the god of like sun and crops and stuff like that. So probably that.
So yeah, you can go and talk to the clergy there. You're familiar with that one priestess. I don't remember where I wrote her name down. So anyway, but yeah, you can go talk to her, and she's absolutely, that would be, we have people that can help, you know, we can help run the castle. We can certainly do that, and we would love to have a, you know, another place where we can offer, you know, prayer to those who need it. We can provide healing, and if we can section off some of it to use as, like you mentioned, hospice, place to care for the infirm. So yeah,
that'd be great. I'd be really grateful. So awesome.
Yeah, they'll set that up. They'll, you know, they'll probably have clergy and whatnot working to help maintain the castle and everything. Probably, she would say, if you're needing like personal staff to attend you, that might be something you still need to hire on your own. Like if you want your own private cook or butler or anything like that. But as far as, you know, cleaning, and they'll make meals for everyone, but if you want anything fancier.
I'm not really a very fancy person. I just figured like there's a lot of people out there that most of them don't get a chance to even come into the city. So like,
sure,
it's good for them. Hopefully it, you know, I'm not a priest, but you know, maybe that's a donation that can help people, that'd be great.
Cool. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, she's very appreciative of that too. That's a very generous thing you're offering, is to let them move into your castle and set up shop there. So
Good. I'm gonna have a nice little place there.
there you go. Very cool. Anything else anyone wants to do?
I did want to try and clear up one thing in our group inventory. I think we still have 6 healing potions. Does everybody want to take one, and then Barbar and Puck can take 2, and that'll clear them out?
For me,
And that was major healing
Lesser.
or lesser? I'm
Lesser?
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puck is gonna wants to talk to Sherbert really quick.
Mhm.
It's like, Sherbert, clearly you and I are brains of the organization, and as you know, I've recently come on some hard times with possessions and things. I don't quite have. I'm running a little low on cash. Could you spot me 50 gold, and I will totally pay you back. I'll totally pay you back.
Yeah. Do you remember we got paid up front some money?
Yeah,
too?
but see, I went and saw the
even with
armor. I went and saw the armor. There's this sweet set of medium hide armor that's just
Nice.
perfect for me. And it's it's wonder. And he says it's magical and shit. And it's
Yeah.
that's
if,
cool.
If you want 50 gold.
Are you saying this out loud,
Yeah.
in earshot of the party? More of the toss.
Sure.
I'll let you borrow 50 gold. That's fine.
What? Oh, you are just the sweetest. I tell you. Like I
Morniff will
said,
hand
you are-
out a pouch that's got 50 gold. He'll say, "You can have this, but someday I'll ask for a favor."
Okay, yeah, no problem. I really don't have a whole lot of moral qualms whatsoever.
And
I re-
So which person are you taking the money from?
both.
Yeah.
I saw that you like to use hatchets, and I've got 3 of them. I almost never end up throwing them. So if you want 1 or 2, or I might keep 1, but
If you like, I did take some of the money that Findelian forwarded us, and I resupplied myself with the basics and things. But
oh, okay.
I very much appreciate. I have 2 or 3, and I got this flails.
I'm like Michelangelo, with 2 flails in either hand and stuff going on right now.
As you do.
Have we had a
Cool.
chance to sleep and heal, or no?
I was asking that. I'll say you all could rest for the night. Do your
Okay,
healing.
how does that work for healing?
Let me open that up. That's in my GM screen. Resting. So on a long rest, 8 hours, you regain hit points equal to your con modifier, minimum of 1, multiplied by your level. You lose this fatigue, reduce the severity of doom or drained conditions, and spellcasters get to regain their spells for the day. So yeah, con mod, minimum 1 times your level.
Cool. 1
All
point
right.
from fully healed. That
Oh,
sounds good.
Nice.
Ouch.
So
I think I'll need to go visit the clerics then, because I only get 3 HP back.
Okay. Yeah, the clerics can pop you a healing. I'll go ahead and say they drop 6 points of healing on you overnight.
Okay. That brings me up
Just a
to
check.
almost
Yeah.
full.
I was
my
gonna
ass.
grab that ghoul hide at the armor. if
Absolutely.
that's cool.
I figured that's what you were talking about.
Oh yes, I really enjoy when your armor's made out of the dead carcass of something. I don't really care what it is, as long as if it's dead. Metal not as interesting, but if it's something that's dead, then something about it. It's just like you killed it and then you made it into something and you repurposed it. It's very environmentally friendly.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's basically what leather armor is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hide is even better because you don't go crazy and cure it and turn into different things.
I am now very looking forward to the first time Mornath gives you a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah. So I'll say because it's fun for story, I'll take the 50 gold from Mornath instead of Sherbert. So you can keep your 50 gold, Dan.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That gives me more money to waste on potions.
Oh, this thing's so nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should probably do a medicine check for myself. Does anybody else
Mornith
need
just
a medicine?
steals the stuff that he needs, and generally gold is just used for buying favors.
There you go.
Go on.
You got one today.
Hey,
Mm.
hey, Mornath. Go ahead and
Okay, never mind. Chuck, I got it now. Never mind. I figured it out. I thought it was a different thing, but now I get it now. Never
You
mind.
get
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
go ahead and charge my staff. And
Yeah.
do
Did you
some
look
of
up
that
the
other stuff
rules?
I gotta do. Yeah, I think I got it.
Cool.
So
You get what's your max spell levels at 2?
it's 2, so I can put 2 charges in it. I think.
Cool. Yeah, that's
If I'm
right.
understanding right.
Yeah. You can cast 1 second level spell or 2 first level spells from it. Cool.
And I can also bonk.
You can also bonk.
That's what the staff
Nice.
was really made for, right?
Yeah.
Magical staff of bonking.
Okay. We have our shopping montage. We have Puck now owing a favor to Mornath.
There's no way that'll come back to bite him.
It's
Hmm.
going to be great.
Does anybody need a medicine check or anything for a little more HP or anything?
I could use a little more HP if you've got the time.
Yeah. Give it a go. So I need a 15. Oh, sorry. So you only
That's
get 1d8.
Oh, 1d8's still not bad.
Yeah. I'll pop one on myself as well. Oh, sorry. I didn't roll the 1d8 for you. Dun.
How gentle are your
Oh,
hands
good
today?
one.
Oh no, rough hands. That's okay. One more point is better than no more point.
He was saving the good check for himself.
I'm sorry.
You slap me and tell me to feel better, and then
That's totally not what Barbar would do.
stop whining, Sherbert.
14 hit points. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
If we spend a few days just resting up, I could just craft a singular potion.
What potion?
That probably wouldn't help anybody, but it's something to consider.
Well, that's up to the group.
I don't know what we're talking about, but
Well, I mean, before we go off on our little adventure, I could just spend a few days crafting proper potions in the old-fashioned way, and also that would give people a chance to sort of rest up and heal their wounds.
I could also finish charging that spell strike ammunition too, so you could have some spell strike ammo. Mornath.
Okay, yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay. So spend a couple days. How long do you need, Jake?
4 days.
4 days. Okay. All right. So you all rest. Maybe go check out your new castle digs. It's this giant.
Ooh,
It's got
yeah.
a curtain wall around it. It's pretty much just 2 towers with like a small abbey connecting between the 2 of them. But the towers each have 3 floors in it. So it's a pretty good sized building. Stable in the back. Little small outbuildings on the interior of the wall. So, if like a smith or something wanted to set up, you'd have room for them. Drafty, dusty, dirty. But the clergy from the Temple of Saren Ray move in and start getting to work converting the one of the 2 towers, probably the first 2 floors into the first floor is going to be their place where they take care of the infirm. And then the second floor will be a small temple and the quarters for the clergy that'll be staying there.
Awesome.
So, yeah. Yeah. All right. So 4 days pass.
I'll roll my crafting check.
Do you want to use
I'm not sure what the DC on an Elixir of Life miner is as far as crafting goes.
Let's take a look.
Hopefully that is enough.
Elixir of Life. Minor. Oh, looking at the wrong thing.
Well, if you want to take note in your sheet, Bert, you can have, what is it, 6 spell strike ammo.
Okay.
With
is it inside the thing?
Yeah,
or
that's
just put
good
it in
enough,
by hand?
Jake.
I think you can just take them off of my sheet.
Oh, okay.
What
'cause
spell
they're in
did
my
you put in
inventory
it?
right now? I only have one spell that's even mildly useful because I have Invisible Item, Unseen Servant, or Animate Rope. So I figure Animate Rope. So tie some ropes to these arrows and then shoot them at people, and then tie them up with animated rope arrows.
That's pretty awesome. That's some Green Arrow nonsense.
Six of them?
Yeah. I don't imagine 6 Unseen Servants are probably going to be that helpful.
Didn't you take some damage spells?
No, I mean, I have a cantrip that's a damage spell, but
It requires a missile anyway.
You have magic missile. You have
Can you-
command.
oh, that's true. I do have magic missile. Do we want to do 6 magic missiles on it instead? Can you do that?
It's
Six
just
magic
going to
missiles?
put all 3 darts right into whoever you hit.
Okay.
Oh my
that's
God.
nice.
That sounds
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Let's do
That's
that
great.
instead. I forgot that I had that. So
All right.
yeah,
I'll toss that in the trash then.
pair the magic missiles on day 2 and day 3, and then do the arrows with those.
Okay.
Okay. So the way magic missile works is it costs between 1 to 3 actions. One action is it deals a bonus 1d4 plus 1. So I'll probably say arrows of striking. Dan, roll me a d6. 2. You know what? For just the sake of being cool, each one holds 2 darts. So each arrow, when it hits, you roll your arrow damage. Then you roll 1d4 plus 1, times that by 2. So you're going to get 2d4 plus 2 extra damage per. Cool.
There we go. I'll take them out of my inventory now.
All right. Plenty of upkeep we did. What's next?
Well, I suppose we go die. Isn't that the next obvious choice?
I really hope not.
I mean, or sorry, we make something die, not us.
Let's go kill something.
Okay.
Like that deserves it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So getting down to the Undercity is easy. I mean, you just find a manhole and you head on in and you're there.
Everybody will get their 2 elixirs of life as well as an anti-plague, which once you drink it is good on you for 24 hours.
Nice. Are these permanent or?
No, these are still
one day.
only good for the day, but if you drink the anti-plague, you're set.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
So yeah, you all know for sure you've had 2 different spots of entering and exiting, the sewer system, what they call the Undercity. The first time when you popped up to run to the Temple of Saren Ray to try and heal those people that were being experimented on, and the other one was from that orphanage. You're welcome, Jeremy. So do you just want to pick a random one, or you want to go to one of the ones you're familiar with?
I know on the one that we were familiar with, we had found a way that looked like it was further down already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do we
And
just want to
didn't-
go back to that, or do we want to scope out more of the area?
Yeah. Didn't one of you guys even ask the wizard about that strange writing?
Yeah, he said it said exit, I think.
It said emergency exit.
Emergency exit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, once again, head to the spot you know and head directly there, or head on down and explore for a little bit.
I'm
Might
open
as
to
well.
either.
I think we start where we know
Okay.
and then work our way out so we have a clear understanding of how to escape if things go go sideways.
That's a really good point.
Cool. Actually, that's the wrong one.
But look at this. It's like nunchucks, Barbar. Like,
So he's got like one flail, and he's got this other like cat of the nine tail type of thing. And he's just like an idiot.
Meanwhile, Barbar is trying very hard to play it cool, but is constantly doing that like half flinch thing as it keeps getting close to his face.
Beautiful. Yeah, so you all head down. The slime-covered sewers. It's gross smelling. The air is uncomfortably humid. But you make your way through the tunnels, heading towards that ladder that went down with the strange markings over it. Yeah, I mean, you know the way. I will say probably about halfway there, as you're... let's go ahead and just activate this map. As you're coming down, so you're heading in. That's the wrong tool. That direction. And as you're kind of stepping around this corner, you see a body lying in the middle of the sewer, in the middle of the water. There's muck flowing over it.
it's humanoid.
Yep, looks human.
Now this is down where we
Down.
haven't been yet.
This is on the way there.
Oh, okay.
I
So
will,
I don't remember leaving that there.
Yes,
did
this
you guys-
does know.
You want to do?
Shall we inspect it then? Shall we look close?
I mean, I suppose so.
Or we can go hang out in Barbar's castle.
I mean, that does sound
Comes a
pretty cool.
sitcom.
This is now a sitcom.
Friends,
Puck,
Pathfinder
Keeping it
edition.
real goes wrong.
Nobody told you it was gonna be this way.
Puck will take a look at the body and the surrounding area to see if there's any kind of
Yeah. So give me perception.
evidence on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy. All right, there it is.
17. Yeah. As you move up, this body is, it's down in the water. So you're kind of standing on the ledges that go on either side of it. So you're not down in it. But it's covered in just filth. It's got like mold kind of growing off of it everywhere. Looks well on into its decomposition. Hang on a second. Let's do...
I hit it 100 times with my nunchuck flail.
You hit it 100 times.
No, I don't.
It's very excited.
Yeah, it's... As you move up, you can see that it's partially floating. You can see there's different kind of fish swimming in and out of cavities on it, like little sewer guppies or whatever you want to call it.
Disposed goldfish, I'm sure.
And it
We
looks
got a
like...
floater here.
Yeah, it's a floater. It looks like it actually got snagged on a bit of branch that's sticking out of the muck along the bottom. And it's just kind of wobbling there against this. And you get the feeling that if you were to dislodge that stick, it would keep floating further down along with the current.
Going to drag the body up onto the walkway here.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it doesn't. So we can take a closer look at if there's anything on the body, any signs of how it might have died, how long it might have been dead for.
Yeah, you drag it on up. I'll tell you what, your perception was okay. If you're looking for possible cause of death, I'll want like a medicine test.
Is it bloated? Like,
yeah.
has it been here long enough that it's okay?
Yeah.
Would it be Beaker that Puck would call, or is he the medicine guy in our party?
Yeah.
Sort of.
I am kind of the medicine guy.
Okay.
Barbar's also decent at medicine too.
Yeah.
Beaker's a lot smarter than me, though. Like, if you
I'm
want somebody
used
to,
to
like,
causing people to die, not deducing how they died. If the two of you would like to take a look.
I'll take a nice gander at this former person.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me that medicine test.
Well, in my case, my medicine tests are crafting. So I'll pull out my namesakes and start splashing a few chemicals on it. Bang.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. You start looking this thing over. You're studying it. You're applying chemicals here and there to see how it reacts. And one thing, once you kind of start getting through the muck that's growing on it, you find signs of old stitches along the seams. And as you're kind of noticing this, you look up and you see its eyes are open, partially deflated, but it's just staring right at you. When all of a sudden it lunges forward. We all knew it was going to happen, Jake.
Naturally.
So glad I brought in Beaker, so I don't gotta take the hit.
What's your AC?
20 now, thanks to that ring of protection.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, critical fail.
Nice.
It reaches out and it tries to grab you. And I'll say with this critical fail, it rolls right off the platform and into the water and starts kind of floating away as it's struggling to stand up. Why don't we go ahead and roll some initiative?
Yeah. That's some crazy initiative.
Yeah, we're getting all of our good rolls out of the way on the first chump bad guy. So that way when something serious shows up, we can shit, man.
There we go.
Kind of point at it as it floats away and say, don't let that grabbing fool you. It's still technically dead.
So it spins an action, getting its feet under it, standing up.
Would outrolled us all.
It did. It rolled really good. It starts trudging through this muck right towards you, Beaker.
Oh, no.
And with its last action, it's going to take another swing. Oh, God. But you're...
I said you're still dead. Leave me alone.
Wow.
Wow. Puck.
Double fumble.
Yeah.
Okay. Puck will, seeing what is going on, will move around to the opposite side of Beaker, thus flanking this foot. And it's not so much for the flanking, it's just because I feel bad if he starts to float away again. I want to be there to safe catch him, you know? Yeah, I'm just very, very considerate. And then I'm just going to go with my new flail and see what happens.
So yeah, first swing target is not my 100 prey. So okay. So first one is 17 to hit.
No.
Okay, and then the offhand with the scourge is a 10. Jeez, terrible.
Did you want a hero point? Either one of them?
Oh yeah, that's right. Hero point stuff. Yeah, I'll hero point the one with the good weapon.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that. All right, so let me try that again. 21.
That's a hit.
All right, so damage on the
Frosty flail is a total of 8. What is this bullshit? This is a useless weapon. I got naked and lost all my possessions for 8 points of damage.
Actually, Jeff, take your hero point back because I forgot to account for flanking.
Oh.
So yeah, that first one would have hit anyway with flanking. So yeah, take your hero point back.
Okay.
Melissa, thanks for that banked reroll.
I'll add it to the journey.
Okay.
And
yeah.
And then with my last AP, I will
again.
with my crazy. So, main hand is 19,
That's a hit.
and the offhand is an 8.
That is not a hit.
Not a hit. 10 points of damage in the second.
Bad though.
Okay, that's better. Okay, that's
Okay.
better.
I'd say you're warming up, but that seems counterintuitive.
Oh, because it's cold.
Zing.
Funny guy, Schubert. You're like the Chandler Bing of the party.
Barbar.
I'm really scared of who I would be in this casting.
Do we know?
Monica.
Oh,
Oh, Monica.
I think you'd be Phoebe.
Nice.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
okay
I
with
was
that.
Phoebe.
it's evil Phoebe.
I thought you would be Rachel.
Ah, fair.
All right.
I don't know.
So
I have to think on
move-
this.
Yeah, that is a good question.
All right, we got to pause the game and
I
figure
know,
it out.
everyone.
Time out.
This is actually more important than what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, like walking over, like, I wonder, I like to think of myself as a Joey, but that's just clearly not true. Rage! Smash.
I
There
can
you
see
go.
Barbara as a Joey. Yeah,
That's where my thoughts initially went.
yeah, that makes sense.
We're actually busting this out in character during
Uh,
combat.
Buck's the naked guy from the apartment across the street.
Which one? Courtney Cox. Who does she play?
Monica.
Monica. I think Beaker's Monica because she's a chef.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that fits.
Yeah, I can see that.
13 is a miss though.
I'll use one of my hero points to
Sure
reroll
thing.
that. Come on. Oh
you
my
did
gosh. All right. Well, sometimes. Hey.
Okay. Anything else?
No, hey, Bog Zombie. How you doing?
Oh, I have a picture of this thing. What am I even?
Because like that's the thing that he says. He says, "How you doing?" No,
There you go. Now you're getting in character.
I get it. Oh, that's not the right picture.
This
Ooh,
cat.
really? There you go. That's close up. Did it come through? Yeah. Okay. Sherbert, you're up.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of nasty looking. Let's go ahead and move up here just a smidge,
Okay.
and let's just throw some shit at it with telekinetic projectile.
What? Okay.
You know, that could be literal or figurative. I'll leave that up to your imagination.
Depends if you critically fail or not. You just regular fail.
Just regular fail. Okay.
Anything else?
No, that just spraying shit across the wall will be acceptable
Okay.
for my turn for now.
Yeah, Mornath.
They look like they have this well in hand, so I want to take my actions to scout to make sure we're not about to be surrounded.
Sure. Give me. No.
Hop to the other side here, take a look around.
Yeah, give me perception.
Sure, perception. We can do that, I think. Did it roll? Did not roll. Okay, let me try that again. There it goes. 19.
Cool. Yeah, looking around. You don't find signs of anything else moving in on you, but you do see etched on the wall, like just down a little ways, right where I'm putting this black mark. It'll show up. You find a marking on the wall. I'm going to show it to Mornath. And you find that etched into the wall.
It's not
within-
showing me anything.
Oh, let me try again. It's the new show option. You know what? We're just going to go show. Do that. Did it come? There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
With an arrow under it,
Okay.
pointing that way.
And we
down
haven't-
the side tunnel.
Have we learned to decipher this yet?
It was Thieves' Cant, and I think
Right.
last time you were able to decipher it. In the journal, if you look in player notes, there's a Thieves' Cant item you can open up.
Okay.
And so you spend your turn doing that. You are confident that there's no other creatures. And we'll move on over to Beaker so you can have some time to translate.
Well, since I had my dagger in hand, I think I'll just go ahead and give this thing a nice little jab right to the face.
There you go.
Hey, there we go.
21's a hit.
3 damage.
Okay. 3's better than none.
I will take another swipe at it.
Sure thing. 19's a hit.
And I'll take a third swipe just to... Well, okay.
No.
That's 2 damage on that other one, though.
All right. Another 2 damage. Cool. All right. And the turn kicks back up to this thing. It's surrounded, so I'm going to roll to see. It's not real smart. Beaker, it's still on you.
Probably because I just stabbed it a couple times.
Dirty 20.
That matches my AC.
That's going to be a hit. Hey there, Jeff. Or old Jeff. My bad. Don't want to confuse ourselves. Thanks for that sub. That's awesome. Yeah, so... You're going to take some damage right off the bat. 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then you need to make me a fortitude save.
Oh, crap. Of course I do.
Did you drink your anti-plague?
I only made 4 so that everyone but me could have one.
Oh, this is fun then.
That's unfortunate. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Do you got those hero points, or do you need a reroll?
You know what? I think I will spend a hero point there.
Yeah. At
It was
least.
an excellent time for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
It's
Still
less
not a
bad of a
pass.
failure, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jake, because it threw it up in chat, you have now become afflicted with Bog Rot.
Oh, God. Sounds horrid.
Yeah. We'll find out what that does later. It's going to be exciting as it swings at you again.
Oh, no.
An 11's a miss,
Ooh, yes.
and its last throw is a 12.
All right.
So, puck.
Okay, so it's important. I think we got to establish something first. Is that I think we figured out that Sherbert is Ross, Mornath is Phoebe, Barbar is Joey, Beaker's Monica, Puck is Chandler. The waitress bartender lady whose boss we killed, that's going to be Rachel. And right now we're thinking Toe Pizza is going to be the guy who's always at the coffee shop, whatever his name was. So
I'll
just
write that in
case.
my public biography. Worships Calistria.
All right.
So what I'm hearing is I gotta start hanging out at the bar more.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, and I'm just going to wail away. I'm just going to get the I'm just gonna get the flails going.
Sure.
So Frosty Flail, he's still flanked. 19 on the main hand
That's a hit.
attack, and the offhand attack is an 11. Oh god,
That 11 is not.
You're just too
damage
focused
is
on that
14 on the main
That's
hand.
good damage, though.
Nice.
And then second action point. So main hand is a 23.
Oh, yeah.
And the offhand is a 19.
Yes.
Nice. There we go.
So this is gonna what? Magical level 12 weapon. What? No.
A 2
And
and a
6
1,
points on the 6 points on that, and 5 point on the offhand. And then I think what I'll do for I think what I'm gonna try to do for this last one, instead of doing the attack, I'm going to attempt actually no, I'm just gonna attack because he's already flanked. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna do another round attack. So natural 20
Ooh,
on the
there you
main
go.
hand.
Uh,
And a 10 on the offhand.
okay, yeah, natural 20. Go ahead and give me that crit damage on that.
Do you get some sort of feature
20.
by attacking him with your frostiness? Or is he
22
just
points
dead
of
anyways?
damage.
Could it be a better hit?
I mean,
That's
no.
pretty good.
Okay, this thing's still up.
They
but
are
it's looking
slowed.
rough.
They
Yeah,
are slowed until the end of my
Okay.
next turn, and
Did you consider
succeed
singing
on a
Let It
DC
Go,
24.
or do you want to build a snowman while you did this?
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Barbar, save us.
I'm going to try and stop from humming. Do you want to build a snowman? But I just can't.
Dan gets a negative hero point for that.
All
It's a
right,
villain
I'll try and
point.
chop
22's
it
a
in the
hit,
face.
turn around and attack Sherbert.
Oh no!
No.
I'll do 18. Oof.
Barbar, would you please explain to me how you slay this thing?
Well, he just had that critical hit that made him start getting all frostied up, and just as it gets frozen, I chop it right in the center, and it just shatters.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So it turned into do you want to kill a snowman?
yeah.
Do you want to kill a snowman?
As these frozen bits of corpse go flying across the little sewer area, splashing into the water. Slain.
Man, you guys got some really cool stuff.
You have a castle.
Yeah, but like,
Didn't you
Yeah,
get a
that is
magic
pretty
weapon
cool.
too?
yeah, no, I've got the axe that it gets the face on the side of it.
Yeah.
But like, you just turned that thing into a snowman. That was awesome.
Yeah. Does this thing have any pants on and pockets? I'm looking for loose chains. I'm really hurting for cash.
High or low?
Low.
It has pants, but it does not have any change in its pockets. You
Cheapskate.
find a couple fingernails and a dead fish.
Do you think I could get anything for the fingernails at like an apothecary or anything?
I think you might be pushing your luck there.
Okay. All right.
Maybe if you had more fingernails,
That could do it.
maybe
I'll
hold
put,
on to them in
like-
case you get more.
As he's grumbling, I'll put like 2 silver in one of the pockets. Be like, oh, I think you missed something.
Oh, look at this guy. He's got 2 silver. Oh,
Nice.
okay. We're going to split this 5 ways. It's like a quarter of a silver for each of us.
It's okay. You can have my share.
Oh no. It's a party thing. We share everything.
It's wonderful. Okay.
You bought the last round of drinks, so I'm pretty sure that makes us all
It
good.
was actually Mornath's money that did that, though. So technically, I guess. Okay, Mornath, here's 2 silver. You can put that towards what I owe you.
Big dent right there.
Okay. So now what's up?
I will translate the sign that I found, but unfortunately, Chuck, there's no way to zoom that, and I just cannot read it. It's too small.
Not a problem. I can change that so you can zoom it. Which one?
Well, I need both again, but the thieves can't note.
Oh, that is kind of hard to read.
So
Yeah,
it's,
I cannot make that out.
it's about to come through and it's going to look super small. But I assure you, you can zoom on this one. It's a little box.
Oh no, that one I got. It's
That one you got?
it's the translation thing that I
Yeah.
cannot read.
Let me open that up for you. Let's see.
I'll say I can probably translate it if we can't get that zoomed in too. 'cause I can read that.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if I can. Let me.
I can if you want to show me the sign.
Yeah, I'll put it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just show it to the party then. Back to text and show everyone.
I know I could read 2 of them, like "can be bribed" and "healing waters," but I couldn't make out the text for the middle one.
Yeah, I'll find that original file and I'll share it somewhere so we have it.
So looks like gang headquarters. And then let me find the next symbol here. Enemy can be bribed. So
Okay,
like
yeah.
probably an enemy gang that can be bribed. their headquarters.
Yeah, there's an
Where?
arrow. Which direction is the arrow?
I've got it on the map there. It's pointed
so
down
that way.
Yeah, down that tunnel.
All right.
And you probably, when you were initially leaving this area the first time you passed through, you would have been walking the opposite direction. You would have been walking that way. So it would have been on the opposite wall. So that's probably why you missed it before. But yeah, now that you're there, you, yeah.
So what does it mean?
I mean, I'm guessing there's like an enemy group of some sort that we can pay off to pass through, maybe, or something.
Well, Findelian did say that there was like a group called the Rota down here that were, very protective and everything, but could be, peaceful under circumstances. Maybe that's them.
That's a good point.
Maybe they left this sign up, or it could be them.
Or it could be people of Mornath's ilk left this sign up and they interact with them in some way.
Hard to say.
Oh, other ice elves.
By I meant economists.
And I can't even imagine a room full of Mornaths. I wonder if they would even get along.
As long as we were lighting the room on fire, we'd get along just fine.
I imagine otherwise it's Highlander.
There can only be one ice elf in any region.
Okay, so what's the plan? If you continue heading down, you'll head back and eventually find that tunnel. But now Mornath has discovered this new marking, pointing you off to the east.
I'm open to whatever. I'm going with the flow today.
Right.
Go poke our noses into some different trouble, or keep it dead into the trouble we're already sniffing. Whatever that means. It smells bad down here.
It
It does
does.
smell awful down here. It smells like, I got bit by a thing.
You don't look good.
Well, I'm sure I'll be fine for a while yet. Let's investigate someplace else that's dangerous.
Okay.
Okay, so are you following
There's a very
the symbols?
scientific way of doing this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Take a tiger by the toe. The one that Mornath found.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mean this to sound bad, but like Mornath kind of has a nose for trouble, and we are kind of looking for trouble.
Yes, that's a good way of looking at things.
Also, having a cute smell really sucks down here.
I would imagine so. So is the plan, I'm hearing this correct, you're all going to be following these new markings towards, what we're calling the east with the orientation of this map?
Suppose so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get some more information out of whoever those people are before
Hey,
we...
if they're open
Maybe.
to taking money, they can take money for multiple things.
You follow this path of sewer, and eventually it starts to kind of open up. And you all kind of pause for a second. As you can see, there's a light coming from up ahead, but you can't make out what the source of that light is yet.
Ooh.
Is anybody feeling particularly...
Yeah, I'm going to scout forward.
Sure,
Be
yeah.
quiet about it. Actually, I can take everybody with my ability to sneak for everybody, essentially.
Yeah.
Insurance. Nice.
Just give me
That's
that
really nice.
stealth test.
All right, let's get to it here. Stealth. Stealth.
15.
15.
Oh, what's the ability do?
What does a hero point do for you?
You can re-roll that.
You can reroll it, but you got to take what you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking to roll.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna. That
prob-
was a low roll on the d20, so
Okay, go ahead.
let's give it a shot. Since it's for everybody, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you all can move your tokens. You're welcome to. Now, Mornath, you'll be taking lead on this as you kind of navigate the party through.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, as you get up to where that light is, it's a T intersection.
For some reason, I can't move my token.
That's...
You want me to just keep moving him until I see the light source?
Yeah. It's not... It's doing some weird stuff. Give me a second. Oh, I gotta do it over here.
Sarah and Ray take the wheel.
It was doing this the other day, too.
Yeah. But in general, I'll be, reasonably a few steps behind Mornath.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I'm usually right there.
So yeah, actually, Mornath, if you want to back up to that intersection, that wall right there, I'll kind of give some information as you kind of poke your head around there.
Oh, there you go.
Barbara, you can move? Okay, cool.
Okay, now it is. Oh.
So Mornath, as you kind of look around, you can see this light's coming off of two torches. We'll call it to the south. And you can see there's a barricade set up. It looks like someone's built flooring kind of over a section of it. They've built a wall. And I'm not sure why it's not showing up. Let's see what you see. Oh, you see them. Oh, it's because I got Barbar selected.
I also have Barbar selected.
Well, don't select
Thank
Barbar.
Feel so wanted and appreciated.
And you can see there's a person standing behind that barricade, like sandbags set up, maybe waist height on him. And he's got a bow in hand, but he's just kind of lounging there, picking at his fingers, not really paying attention.
Since this seems to be a running trope, I'll turn around and I'll go,
One golfer. There are golfers here? Why are there golfers here?
No, I
peek
think maybe
around.
Mornath is saying he's prairie dogging, like he needs to take a dump.
We're in a sewer. It's like
we're in
you're
a
cutting the middleman
sewer.
out.
That's like a turtle head poking out. Yes, I see. Yes.
Or are you seeing Wilson from Tim Allen over there?
I'll whisper, one person behind some sandbags.
I'm gonna move my hunt prey onto him just in case. Just in case. Doesn't do anything other than
I'm hunting you.
We want to try and communicate with him, or are we like gonna jump his shit and then probably piss off whoever's in there?
We can talk to him. I just wanted to study.
I'm gonna be a dick.
Ready, just in
All
case.
right, I want to sneak up
Yeah.
to like right below the sandbags,
Yeah.
like crouch really low, kind of
yeah.
crab crawling over there.
Yeah, you got that 21, so you're doing great. Go ahead, move your token where you want to sneak up to. It's not a problem.
All right. So in the main map, I don't actually see. Okay, will that work?
Yeah, do you see the
Yeah.
guy standing right
I
here?
see the guy, but I don't see like anything else other than light.
It's so weird.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
so
do you just see like the gray background?
yes.
Refresh.
Yeah, this will take 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reload
so
your assets.
I'm going to just kind of quietly peek up over, get like really close to his head, and go, psst, what's the password?
Oh, shit. God damn, I knew I should have worn my brown pants today. Oh,
Somebody's prairie dogging now.
God, what are you doing here? Like, get out of here. This is our turf. I don't care what you beggars want. We don't got anything for you. You better go before I tell the boss. And we make an example out
I'll
of it.
raise it. I'll kind of just jingle my coin purse and say, we're not beggars. We need to pay for some information, man.
Oh,
Be cool. Be cool.
all right. Now, how much you got?
Well, it depends on whether or not you know anything.
I'll tell you what. 20 gold. I'll let you talk to the boss.
Ooh, 20 gold. Okay, so my friends are around the corner. We didn't want to spook you,
Instead,
have
you
him come
just
out?
snuck up and spooked me. Yeah, sure.
Well,
whatever.
just me. I mean, I could have just cut your throat, but I'm here to do business. Pleasure comes later.
Fine, call your friends out.
All right, I'll whistle. Come on out, guys.
Yeah,
20 gold. He says we can talk to the boss.
Bert, are you seeing the map and everything now?
I am now.
Cool.
Like each, because I am like, I'm still a little short.
Well, I mean, technically, he said 20 gold and I can see the boss, but I mean, I look over. Well, what do you think? 20 gold? Can we all see the boss?
20
I mean,
gold.
he can decide how many things he answers, but
Yeah, 20 gold to get you a meeting. He may want more. He may just want to kill y'all. I don't care.
okay. How about I give you 10 gold right now, and I'll give you another 10 gold after we talk to him.
Give me a diplomacy check there.
I actually have that.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh man! Except I seem to have lost my character. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta open him back up again. There he is. Barbar. Okay. Oh, Barbar. It's not me. There I am.
Everybody is Barbar today.
Yes.
One wants to be Barbar.
The one where everybody is Barbar.
Oh, actually, no. I did not get it trained, but I do have it.
Yeah.
So here we go. Plop.
I'll tell you what.
7.
15 now. 10 after you talk to the boss.
10 after?
Yeah.
That, like, I'm not saying
That
I'm a
doesn't
super smart
sound
guy,
right. I
but
mean,
that doesn't seem like math to me.
Well,
Like,
I'm making you
basically-
pay more. That's the math.
well, I mean, we could just kill you now and tell him that you were a really crappy guard.
It's
He
look, he just
I'd
doesn't
love
like.
to do it, but
he's looking kind of nervous. He rests his hand on the pommel of his sword that he's got.
oh,
at
you
his
won't
belt.
even get it
Huck
drawn.
is nunchucking behind Mornath.
Hey,
Do you
what-
see this guy behind me?
Hey, look, these guys, like, they've got a thing with numbers, and like when numbers go up, trust me, I'm not like a math guy, but like when numbers go up, they get all like, "Grrr," and I want
Fine,
to keep
whatever.
this like
10 now,
hey.
10 later.
Okay, I give him 10 gold.
All right, follow me. And he'll lead you. Y'all should be able to enter this door, hopefully. Lead you through this door.
Yes.
Uh,
Can't enter the door.
Let's see. I don't know what's going on with my doors right now, so I'm just going to delete that.
Now the trick is, when you go to give him your next 10 gold, you need to ask him for money back. That way you can
yeah.
do the
Trick 'em.
swindling deal.
He makes through. Hey, boss! You got company. They got money. As you
snap.
walk in
One of our bounties, I think, is in here.
into what looks like a poker game going on, you see, sure enough, short little dude, Mornath, you'd recognize him right off the bat as someone from your cards. Two human-looking bandit-y dudes and an orc all sitting there playing cards together. And as he kind of busts in, interrupts. I'm going to move you up there, Mornath.
I can't make it through the gate.
It's...
Let me stop standing in front of it. Maybe that'll help.
There we go. I moved you.
Oh, okay.
Hooray.
So, you got money, and that's the magic word to me. What do you want, and why are you doing in my home?
Information, and we're in your home because you got a sign that just says that you're here and that you'll
What?
take money. I mean, if you put up a sign like that, expect people to come and offer you money.
I didn't put up no signs. Must be them damn rats that run around
Well,
here.
It's there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
neon lit up. You can't miss it.
God damn it.
Maybe from another angle, can I just ask you a question? Do you like having monsters and zombies next to your friendly little game here?
No, but that's why we put up the fortifications. That way no one can get in.
Yeah, but it's getting worse, and it turns out we're like a very friendly extermination company, and we'd really like for you to procure our services.
For, what are you selling?
We're getting.
No,
rid
we're
of
selling
those
the
things.
extermination of things that do this, and I'll point to my recently afflicted neck.
And you seem to have a spider problem because they're crawling all over the place.
Yeah, I just can't get rid of them. I put down some raid, just doesn't do the trick. So,
Start with putting some glue traps down and all the entry areas.
yeah, well,
Which one's talking? Which one's talking? Is it the bounty that's talking or
yeah,
somebody else?
it's the bounty.
Oh, okay. How much was the bounty?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How much was he worth?
You all should be able to switch over to the bounty cards. Tab up top. That is the runt, 5 of hearts. His bounty's 500 gold.
I really could use some cash. I kind of need an influx.
Ooh, you
I
know,
can make my 10 gold back.
back home at the farm, whenever we had a lot of spiders, actually they hate lavender. I don't know that you get a lot of lavender down here.
No. Every now and then we get some lavender scented baby wipes that get flushed down, but this ain't no flower growing place. I don't know if you noticed, but we're in the fucking sewers and there's shit everywhere.
Well, I get it. I'm just saying, like, you know, that's like farm lore. Like, you want to get rid of spiders, you use lavender.
Lavender. I'll tell you what, I'll remember that. And y'all told me about the sign pointing right to our warehouse, so I consider you almost in my good graces at this point. So if you want information, you're going to have to pay. And if you're trying to
store it in that warehouse.
What warehouse?
You just said we're near the warehouse. I was just curious what you store in the warehouse.
None of your business is what I store.
But you just said we're in your good graces. Like, that seems like it's our business now, and we're inside and everything.
Listen, my business is my business, and your business is your business. You're trying to sell me something where you kill monsters. We're doing just fine here. Hold up. Nothing's messing with us. We're the danger down here in this area. Them rat people are going to learn it. The other weird people are going to learn it. And you're going to learn it too.
Other weird people.
No. You see, we're the badasses down here. I shoot the orc.
Oh, God. Go ahead. Roll it.
I love it. I'm right with you.
And I'm going to use the special spell arrow on this one.
But
So if I get a full turn, I'll go ahead.
But
and
they're
use-
on the bounty. They're bad
All right.
people.
So first one, 19.
That's it.
All right, here's the regular damage.
Okay.
And now how much does the spell do? 2d.
So you're
Two
going to
1d4s?
1d4 plus 1, and you're going to times that number by 2.
There we go.
Plus 1. Okay. So another 8 points, so 16 points.
Oh my god.
Is he still alive? Here comes the second
He's still
shot.
up. Make that second shot.
A 15.
15's a miss. You want to hero point that?
I'll hero point that. Sure.
Oh, no.
All right.
Your second arrow goes wide and hits into the barrels back behind.
All right. Third shot.
Oh, yeah.
ooh,
Yeah,
crit.
that's a crit.
It's a crit. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is the regular arrow damage.
oh my god.
You obliterate him.
And then the spell goes off.
He just explodes in this, like it hits dead center, and he's like, oh. And then he looks up and he starts swelling up, and he just, boom, pops with this blue
my
energy
God.
as the magical force from the spell arrow.
Two like missiles
Amazing.
just shoot out of them.
It makes me think of what was that one quill gun from Halo where if all the little
the
shards hit
needler.
somebody?
Yeah.
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 You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of him because he's super dead.
Like it just like turns to the next. So lavender.
We're in combat now. They all go for weapons now. They're
Oh,
all
God.
setting at this table still, so they're gonna have to deal with that. They're also gonna be setting, so it'll be a little easier to hit them if you beat them in initiative. So let's go ahead and roll our initiative. Okay. So I went out in initiative. He uses an action to jump up from the table. As he leaps over the table, I'm going to make him do a roll for this because I think it'll be good fun if he falls on his butt.
Oh, no, he looks
He does
badass.
that. He leaps over this table, pulling his sword out. How much space does he have? Ooh, yeah, yep. And he closes right in on you, Mornath. And he swings with a short sword. 24 to hit.
24 is actually, hold on a second. So I see him coming, right?
You see him coming.
No, that hits. I have a 23. Actually, I have a 24. You got the +1 ring that I didn't adjust for yet. So it's exactly. Still hits.
Still hits. 8 damage.
Okay.
Mornath, but then it passes back to your turn.
Since he's on me, I guess, can you take one of your 3 actions to change weapons?
So you drop your weapon. I'll let you drop it for free, but then you'll have to use an action to pull out your other weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a quick draw talent, which is puck.
So do I strike at the regular or do I strike at the minus because
it'll be your first attack, so it only penalizes attacks.
Right. So this is my second action.
Which will be the
right
full
here,
attack.
Miss.
Oh no!
And my third action hits.
Hits, yeah. Your second attack hits. 4 damage.
Only 4 points.
Okay. It is applied. Barbar.
All right, all rage. You have all made a lot of really bad life choices.
What happened to your voice?
I don't know. I was like in the middle of like almost coughing at a moment.
It
just
Sean
happened.
Connery there. That's it. When Barbar rages, he switches over to Sean Connery. Yeah.
All right, you son of a bitch. I've had enough of this shit. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to feed all of you with a bunch of vinyl bomb covers.
Whoa. Escalation.
So I'll rage, I'll flank, and I'll chop.
Sure.
And there we go.
We're gonna make them see Keller Rosetta in Urpal.
Oh,
Ooh,
come
You want to
on.
hero point that?
I only have 1 hero point.
We
Unless
do have
we've got
some
another
banked
hero
We
point.
got some rerolls.
I'll re-roll because God bless it. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
That
Hey,
feels a lot
there
better.
we
With a flank, is that a crit?
That is indeed a crit. Even without the flank, that's a crit.
It's pretty low for a crit for me, but that's all right. It's still 16.
No, actually, he had exactly 16 hit points left.
So clearly that was an upswing as I do the anal bum cover and I do the upward
Split him
splice.
from, was it stern to stem or whatever?
Yeah.
Whichever direction, yeah. He falls apart, his back split clear open.
Butthole to brainstem. Just right up.
Butthole to brainstem.
That old brainstem. Just going up that back zipper. Beaker, it's your turn.
You got him where the Lord split him.
I'm gonna take an action to draw my +2 Sling of Frost,
Yeah,
and I'll take another action to step up into this corner over here, or
sure.
maybe just over there, a little bit closer.
Okay.
And then I will fire at Big Boss Man with the pirate hat.
Sure thing.
I need to go to my actions to fire it. Bing, bang, boom. 17.
17 is a miss.
I will spend a hero point.
Sounds good.
Here we go. Do it.
23 is a hit.
Hey, there we go.
Nice. Get him.
9 damage.
9 damage from a sling's pretty solid.
That is
sling
true, yeah.
damage, yeah. Okay. That should move us to Puck.
Okay, is this guy right here the one that let us inside?
Yep.
Okay. If I move like right here and have the diagonal with Barbar, would that be flanking?
Yes, it would.
Okay. So First action, I'm going to move into flanking position, and then using my quick draw talent, I can draw an attack as part of one thing. And so I'm going to twin takedown. Since this guy is my hunted prey, I can twin takedown him. So Frosty Flail. As I start winding up, and first attack. It's a 28.
Oh yeah. Against him with flanking, that
crit
should
with
be a
flanking?
crit. Yeah, that's a crit.
It's a doggy.
Annihilate them.
18 points on the crit.
Does not drop them, but they're
okay.
they're in
Still have the offhand
Yeah.
on my first attack, which is an 18.
18's a hit.
And that's not a lot of damage on the offhand, but 6.
That kills him.
Okay.
Nice.
And then
Well, I guess that doesn't kill him. Scourges are non-lethal.
that's true,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, that's fine. We got to question people anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
That's fine.
drop
We got to
him,
leave someone alone. Okay, and then I will move with my last action point. I will move my hunted prey onto Runt.
Sure. You do that. Not a problem. We'll go with that. Cool.
So like as I smash down when he falls, I look over at Barbara. I'm like,
This flail is so sweet. It's just
It's
That
like
was, like,
really
whipping
cool.
him.
Like you like did that upswing and you just I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if he's alive or not, but I think his nuts are shattered. Like
yeah. Yep. No, totally. That's like I learned how to do that. I was like 6. That was like the first thing I tried to do. Like,
wow.
long story.
I thought my clan was really brutal, but that's some intense training.
Okay.
Hobgoblin Elementary School is just like really, you don't even want to go. It's crazy.
All
It's
right.
like North American public schools.
Yeah.
Demi-humans are cool.
So yeah, the runt stands up and is going to move right behind Barbar. And as he's taking those quick steps over to Barbar, he yells at the top of his lung, "We got company!"
Oh.
And he's pulling out these two hatchets. He's got that quick draw trait too, and he just opens up right into Barbar.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Oh no. No, my
First one's
giblets.
in 18.
Miss.
Nice.
Nope. I know this
Ooh,
game.
ooh, yeah,
No, I know
double
this
miss.
game.
yeah, we probably spar at the time. So you're like, wow.
Yeah.
I know
Nope.
this
Nope.
trick. Okay. This dude is going to move up right next to Barbar. He's got a hatchet too, but he's only going to get to take one because he's got a draw. Ooh. Ooh. As Barbar takes 22 points of damage.
Oh my god.
He hits you right in a weak point, right between the arm, and it just bites deep. Sherbert.
Since it sounds like we got like more trouble coming our way, I'm kind of gonna move like down and around here a little bit
Sure.
behind this, I assume, large barrel. Maybe
Yeah.
the guys coming from behind us won't see me.
Okay. Okay. What else are you doing?
And let's see, I might since we seem to be kind of going after this guy now, I'll go ahead and I'm actually gonna like kick my shoes at this guy, but I'm actually just gonna use telekinetic projectile to fling the shit off the bottom of my shoes at him.
Nice.
I was like that John Candy movie where he had the special shoe kicking technique.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Like
I'm just trying to come up with stupid things to fling with.
it's legitimate. He like. Yeah, I have to look that movie up.
Armed and dangerous?
Maybe.
All right, so
I'm looking it up now. I don't remember.
Shoot, yeah, 14's a miss.
yeah, you fling your dookie at who? At this guy?
At the main guy. I'll go ahead and spend a hero point to try and reroll.
Okay,
this.
yeah. It's still a miss.
Yes, jeez.
Just so close. Okay, anything else?
Nope. I think that's all my actions.
All right, our unconscious friend takes a turn and does nothing. Then I gotta.
He also does nothing. He's dead.
Well, maybe.
The obliterated orc warrior. Is this a
He
new
does have
recorded-
that racial technique, right? The heritage thing.
Oh,
But that you have to take that as a feat. It doesn't come as an
okay.
automatic.
Okay.
But it's a really good racial feat. It's hard to see why you wouldn't choose it.
Does he get to like Hulk himself back from literally nothing?
Yeah. But like is it once a day?
Yeah, once a day. At later levels, you can do it to where it's like once an hour.
Oh, that's another one.
as you all hear footsteps coming out from the main area where you entered, turn passes to Mornith.
Can the gates be barred from this side?
Yes, there are gates. They were open, and you actually see that there are latches, so you can close the gates and latch them on the inside. And there's
Okay.
also this stack of firewood right next to it that you could use to wedge it
Okay.
shut in some form.
Is there such a thing as Coup De Gras in this game?
I'll allow it.
I cut his throat,
Sure.
and then I'll go and use the rest of my actions to drop the bars on the gates and to fortify it.
Sure.
The wood there.
Sure. Yeah, the gates closed, got some wood in there. Yeah.
I do want to end those so that I'm not right in front of those gates, which look like you can shoot arrows through.
Yes, you will be able to shoot arrows, or they will be able to shoot
Yeah.
arrows through. So, okay. Barbar.
I think I think between the two, I'm going to turn my attention to the one who just really wrecked
Yeah.
me. It was very unkind of you. And actually, I'll turn around and just glare at him and show him the side of the axe as his face appears.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Didn't have to go this way. You son of a bitch.
15, that might be a miss. Let me open up
It
shoot.
probably
That is a
is.
miss, yeah.
All right, that's fine. I'll try again.
Oh, crit.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, you hurt him bad. He's not down,
If only I could have hit somebody.
but he's so close.
I'll try one more time.
14's a miss. Okay.
That's all right. I tried.
You put some real hurt on him. All right. Let's see who gets to go. He's going to be able to make it right up to the gates, but not be able to make it through because it's closed. There. And we go to Beaker.
I will move. I'll move diagonally behind the Captain Hatted Man. Let's
Sure.
see if I can do this in 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20,
You got it.
25. Excellent.
Nice.
I'm going to take a shot at the recently besmacked bandit.
Sure thing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Bam,
Ooh.
27.
27. Not a
For
critical.
6 damage.
6 damage is what it takes as you launch this frozen ball of steel, and it just implants in his temple, and he falls to the ground dead. As you can see, the frost kind of spreading out from the wound.
Hell yeah, that felt good.
Thanks, Beaker.
Then I guess for my last action, I'll move again.
Okay.
Just another 5 feet. Right up.
Right
So
behind
as
you.
to flank the leader.
Cool.
Ooh. Okay.
Living boldly, Beaker.
Tuck, tuck.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. I got no flanking position then for him, so I'll just move up. Yeah, I'll just move up next to him then.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will attack.
Cool.
So first attack. I'll hero point that.
That sounds like
you
a
hero
good
point
idea.
Yeah, you can hero point like crit fails.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right. So 18.
18 is a miss.
Okay, and then offhand is 16.
No.
And then miss again and miss again.
Okay. He is surrounded. And he does not want to die, so he is actually going to slip out from the group of you, run up to the door, and he's going to start working to open up the door. And I'll say at the end of his turn, so he moves for an action, and then he works 2 actions to get to it. He doesn't get the door open, but it's unlatched, and Mornath, he pulls that hunk of wood out. All right, and Stewed right there. Oh, not last dude. He can only make it up to there. And Sherbert, you're up.
Okay. I think I'll probably just go ahead and telekinetic projectile some more rocks at him or something here.
Okay, there's that.
One of these is
pile
gotta
of
hit.
wood right there. You can throw a chunk
Just-
of wood out. 20's a hit.
Yay!
Nice, 10 damage. Still up. Took some hurt.
Yep.
Anything else?
Like being a spellcaster isn't as cool as doing lots of melee attacks sometimes. I'll just use my last action to cast shield.
Okay, cool.
Just in case I need it.
This dude runs up to this gate. Doesn't realize the other one has been unlatched and starts trying to force it open. Just wastes his turn. Mornath.
All right. Take an action to pick up my bow.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put one into with the spell fire or with the spelled arrow.
Yeah.
One into this guy.
Yeah.
And which one? This guy tried to open the gate?
Yeah.
And one into that guy. So here we go. First one. 15.
15's a miss.
I'm going to spend a hero point.
Sounds like a good idea. Oh, gosh.
All right.
Still a miss.
Second one I declared going into the other guy, so it goes
Okay.
into the other guy.
22.
22.
The 15 game is strong today.
Is
So 10 points of damage plus
1d4 plus
D4 plus 1
times that by
times
2.
2. So another 4 points. 14 points of damage.
Cool. Okay.
Just one more spellfire arrow. Yep.
Barbar. Are you muted?
No, yeah, I might have been.
Okay. I can hear you there.
Will move myself kind of up in there.
Mhm.
Real sorry about this. I really did mean the whole lavender bit. No, stat. I'll chop him in half.
Sure. Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
Ah,
Oh, you kill him. Absolutely, you do. As you said, chop him in half.
all right. So that's a move, an attack. And
So-
the dude to the left of me is behind some bars, right?
He's on the other side of this gate. The gate's closed, but the dude you just killed unlatched it and removed the piece of wood that Mornath stuck there, kind of holding it shut.
So for my last action, I'm just going to turn to the last couple of them. Your boss is dead. You get the hell out of here and you live. You stay at this gate and you die too. It doesn't have to go this way.
Why don't we let's use that new skill boost you got? Why don't you give me a diplomacy test?
I'll try that.
Oh,
Wow.
+9 on diplomacy now. It's amazing.
I'm gonna say these three are in earshot. Ooh, that was close. Fine, just... Alright, we're going. We don't want any more trouble. We saw what you did in there. Yeah, so...
I'll say, wait, we have to question one of you.
He's leaving. And he yells out, come on, let's get out of here. I'm keeping combat going so you all can do other things if you want to try and capture one or whatnot.
How much money is on this table right behind? How much money is on the table behind me?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, I take the money from the guy's throat that I slit. Take my money back.
4 gold, 3 silver. It was not a high stakes game. Yeah, more than you grab your gold. Yeah, Beaker.
I'm grabbing that 4 gold and 3 silver.
Okay, cool.
And the deck of cards. Fuck it.
Sure.
They're marked.
Yeah.
Is it another deck of many things?
Sadly, no.
I'll draw something.
Damn it.
No.
That's the thing. They're just everywhere. They're very like a bicycle pack of cards. Is there anything to the east in this room, or is this just like a wall? I can't tell. What
Just a wall. Just a barricaded wall going clear across it.
Okay. And they're leaving?
Yeah, they're running away.
Okay. Okay. I will I'll run let's see, let me check my speed here. Okay, I can get right up onto I'll just go here.
Okay.
And to the orc guy.
Now he's
that's on the other side.
Of that door, that barred door, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, wait 1 second. If you answer some questions, we can give you a tiny bit of reward compensation for what has happened here. There's no reason that we have to part on negative terms.
I made Barbar roll me a diplomacy test. So why don't you do that too?
This is not Buck's strong suit. In the least. Okay. Let me check my bonus. I got a +0. That's a +0. And
It's gonna be great.
That's an 11.
Hey, better than average.
How much we talking?
More than that, how much are we talking?
10 gold?
10 gold. We're talking 10 gold.
You're pulling directly off the dead body.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you stay on that side of the gate, and I stay on this side of the gate.
I toss him the bloody bag of 10 gold.
That sounds reasonable.
Takes it and he shakes some blood off of it. And I'll tell you what, the other bandits, they're all going to flee. So we can go ahead and end combat. And if you all want to
And I
question
hit
this
him
thing-
with my flail.
Oh,
While he's
That's how I ask
questioning,
questions.
I'm going to start cutting off the guy's head so we can collect our reward
Absolutely.
because, we got to show proof.
gotta show proof. Yeah, you spend some time
That's just
hacking
logic.
away. Yeah, so he said, what do you want?
We want to know about the situation down here. Want to know about these rat folk, about these other creatures, monster thingies that your
Yeah.
dumb-headed boss was talking about.
Yeah, there's the rat folk. They call themselves Rhoda. They got a little base just southwest of here. If you go to the central hub, you'll find it. They've got markings pointing you that direction. They also look after all the useless bums down here. Looking
Like
at my
they're friendly, like social workers and such.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't go in their area causing trouble.
Okay. Good tip. We probably shouldn't go in and kill their leader like right off the bat.
Yeah,
I say
that
no
actually
more now.
sounds really nice.
Okay. Do you know any of the Rota, like a name, a leader name, something like that?
No, I don't know any of them by name.
Oh,
I just call
okay.
them all squeakers, and they gives me a laugh.
Right. That sounds kind of derogatory and rude. That might have contributed to the negative relationships that you've fostered with them down here.
That's great. Yeah. Well, listen, if they were strong enough to keep me from teasing them, they would have done something about it. But I ain't got no pity for anyone who can't stick up for themselves.
Like children and such too.
Well, children are different.
Old people,
Old people are a little different. Depends on if they're assholes or not.
the infirm and the sickly. No, that's fine. That's cool. And what about this other group that you're now headless boss? Are you done? You done? More? Yeah, headless. He's headless now.
Yeah.
What about that one?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm opening up my notes.
Okay. No. Answer me now, gosh darn it! I'm going to hit you with the flame.
All right. Well, there's the. If you head way to the southwest of town, there's a group of these weird little lizard people that live out there, outside the wall, outside the west way, or lower district.
Weird little lizard people.
We're little lizard people. They we don't go out there. They set up a lot of traps. They're a real pain in the ass. Let's see. That's outside the south ward, underneath the wall.
Okay.
Then
Also traps southward.
let's see. There's the weird mushroom people, northwest.
Wait. Mushroom people?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, they're people that got mushrooms growing out of them. They're in love with the mushrooms or some shit. I don't get it.
Are they like aggressive? Are they like they carry disease?
They're like some kind of like church down here. They're always talking like, "Oh, let me give you like the mushrooms blessing," and like.
So, like, you would say they probably would describe themselves as being a fun guy.
I get that joke. He doesn't get it, but he's like, I get that joke. And then if you go north of here, I wouldn't recommend it. There's a group of weirdos who wear robes that got all sorts of dead walking around with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds exactly like the kind of things that we were going to go get rid of for you.
Right.
Stay out of that area. The dead don't move fast, so you can get away. And we got our barrier. Well, you know. I got to tell you, y'all made enemies tonight by doing this.
You know we could still kill you, right?
Hey, I'm not trying to pick fights. I'm just trying to give you a friendly warning.
Who else have we made enemies of aside from you guys?
You just took out the leader of the Viper Strike gang. He reports
We took out
directly.
That was the leader.
Yeah, he reports directly to the Vor-Rabar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
killed some
heard
them
of
already.
They use this for smuggling.
Well,
What do you smuggle?
We don't get paid to open the boxes. We just get paid to move them.
But you know where the warehouse is, though, right?
Yeah, it's just right over there. Let's see.
You hear that, Mornath? It's right over there.
Let's go check out those boxes.
How do
when
you?
we're done here, we can burn it all to the ground.
I do want to point out, you all might maybe not have seen it during the combat, but now that combat's kind of relaxed, Mornath, your coin-hungry eyes might notice there is a chest setting over in the back of this room.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go check that out next.
Okay.
I figured we'd do the searching after the talking.
Okay.
Hey, as I call back as I'm heading for the chest, who's gonna take over for this gang anyway? Is that gonna be you?
No, I am going to probably leave town because the Vor-Rabar don't take kindly to people that lose their goods.
Right. But
Well, who says you're gonna lose your goods? I mean, if you take over and you make like nice with us, maybe you don't lose the goods and maybe you look good in front of your new bosses.
So you're saying I tell him I drove you off and I take the place that lead of the new Viper Strike. That ain't a bad idea. I could be the leader.
Who's going to say otherwise? I mean, all your friends ran away.
That's true. They're probably heading out of town.
What
And it would be useful for us to have, somebody down here that's, it didn't have to go this way. It really didn't. But your boss was a big asshole. And like, we're bigger assholes. So, when two assholes like meet like that, something's going to happen.
Yeah.
So if you're not an asshole.
Can be not an asshole.
Yeah. Like nobody likes ass to ass.
Yeah. I don't really know how that would work. But
It doesn't. I mean, that's how we got here.
That's the point. Yes, it doesn't.
I'll tell you what. I'll take you up on that.
Now, we are going to need to know what they are actually smuggling. Just in case it's like, pickled children.
I don't think it's...
What the hell are you taught? Pickled children?
Well, I mean, if they need to experiment on things, you pickle them, right? To
We've
keep them
seen
from
some weird
rotting.
shit.
So it could be pickled children.
He's not wrong about that. Pickled children would be quite valuable in the experimentation community.
I'll tell you what,
Are you
Bert,
kidding me? This has to be a joke.
You're kind of leading the conversation on this, which means I'm going to make you name this NPC.
This is Brad.
Oh, he's Brad?
His name is Brad.
He's going to take his new gang leader title. He is now the Brad.
Oh, and you know what? Real quick, Brad, just so that there's not any miscommunications later, I just go through the cards real quick to make sure Brad's not on any of them.
You don't see Brad on there.
Oh, we're good, Brad.
Here we go. Well, listen, you can look around. They're going to do an inventory when I deliver it, I guess. So don't take anything.
Yeah. We'll be out of your hair probably the next 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
Are they only concerned with what's in the crates?
Yeah, if you go and he points out, I don't know how far you can see. If pretty much south of here, he points out there's one storeroom that's full. And then across the way back behind me, kind of southwest, there's another one, but there's not much in there.
Okay. We'll peek into a couple crates. We'll leave them alone otherwise.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll try and keep him occupied while like sharper eyes are investigating. Just like, so what tribe are you from originally anyways? I was from the Scarhold. But
I don't know. I grew up here in the city. There weren't no tribes here.
Oh, okay. I mean, sorry for assuming. That was maybe a little bit rude of me. It was maybe even inappropriate.
It is what it is. I'm in charge now, so I'm on top of the world.
Yeah, you are.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Thanks. Anyway, yeah, if y'all want to look around, that's fine.
I'll prestidigitate him a little plaque that says the Brad boss.
He's going to go and find a place to hang it up.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah, I'm going to check the thing for traps.
Wow.
yeah. Oh, wow. Not trapped.
You
Okay.
let them
Is
know
it
that
locked?
you're the raddest of them all.
I'll tell you what, with that thievery, it was locked, but it's a pretty cheap lock, so you're able to just put a little torsion on the clasp and it just pops right open. Inside, you find 40 gold, 5 arrows, and they look fancy. I'm going to make you get these identified in some way.
That's fine. I'll put him in my quiver for now, but I'll throw the pack of gold to whoever's behind me.
I say I can identify them for you possibly too.
Oh, yeah. I just want to see what else is in here.
Yeah.
Keep digging.
A bottle, a flask, clear, I guess, bottle with a stopper on it full of this chunky green looking fluid.
Hey, Beaker, what's this? Toss him the bottle.
Well, each make our checks. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
A small leather pouch. I'll say you probably came across it. A moderate Tanglefoot bag.
Oh, we've had some of those.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Andy,
Uh,
what about this here flask?
Give me a second. Founder's being super slow. That is a lethargy poison. And Sherbert, you identify those 5 arrows as beacon shot arrows.
Job.
So you can look those up, what they do. And the last thing you find in the crate on the bottom is a scimitar in a sheath.
This is nice.
And you pull it out and it shines, and it not like puts off light, but it's super shiny, mirror polish. Looks extremely nice. Like maybe it's something you would want to hand over to Sherbert to identify.
Do I need to give another roll for it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
12. It's a low-level item. It is a +1 scimitar.
+1 scimitar.
So if you just look for
+1
scimitar, there'll be a listing of scimitar +1.
Anybody want
It is not a finesse weapon, so I don't really want it.
Buck, bar. Either of you benefit from a +1 scimitar?
I don't know about Puck. Not so much for me.
Always something
If
you
not,
can
I'll-
sell.
If not, I'll
I can
just
take
put
it,
in
of
my
course,
sleeve.
but it's not necessarily
Yeah, we can sell it.
Yeah.
preferred weapon.
I can throw it in my sleeves of holding if we want, and then we can sell it later.
And just to be thorough, I'll break out the bottom of the box just in case there's not something hidden.
There is something hidden under the bottom. 3
Nice.
minor healing potions.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'll hand those over to
Ooh.
Beaker.
I'm in with the other healing potion that I.
Very cool.
Hey, so this is the obvious treasure trove. I'm now gonna walk around the room and see if I can't find any secret or hidden places.
Oh yeah, give me a perception test. 15. That's decent enough. Yeah. Pretty confident their construction is just wood paneling and timber built right against the walls of the sewer. So yeah, there's nothing hidden here, and you're very confident that there's nothing additional, no hidden cubbies or anything.
Removing the leader's head, anything on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta check over the dead, maybe check some of these barrels, and then move over to the warehouse side.
Yeah, let's see. On him, he basic gear, hatchet, sling, studded leather armor. He does have a cloak. This black cloak with this heavy cowl. That looks like it's got some fancy going on with it.
Sherbert!
Oh yeah. Knock it out of the park. I'm just gonna drop this right onto Mornath. And Mornath, you can look at it in your inventory.
What does it do?
It's showing up under your equipment, right above your ring of protection.
Clandestine Cloak. When you pull up the hood of the nondescript gray cloak and interact action, you become drab and uninteresting, gaining a +1 item bonus as stealth checks and a deception checks to impersonate a forgettable background character such as a servant, but also taking a -1 item penalty diplomacy intimidation checks. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, I think
That
we
is
got
nice.
the right item on the right person here already.
Yes, especially on the person who can roll stealth for the
But
group.
damn it, I'm memorable! Memorable!
I mean, yeah,
Who said that?
Yeah.
It's working. Wow.
So also on the boss, he has got 5 gold in his pocket. And when you search the others, you get a grand total of an additional 10 gold. So on the dead bodies, you find a total of 15 gold.
Cool. Who's keeping track of money?
I can put it in our group inventory if we want.
Yep.
We do have a little pool of money there.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
you know, if you want to keep the spiders out of here, Brad, you'd probably want to put lavender in that corner and that corner there.
All right, I can do lavender. I'll head up to the market. Buy some. I think they sell flowers up there. Lavender's a
Yeah.
flower, isn't it?
It is, and honestly, like you might want to pair that with maybe some sunflowers. They'll really brighten up the place a little bit.
All right, sunflowers for setting the mood and lavender to chase off the spiders. I think I can handle that.
Yeah.
It'll really improve the morale. down
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
this-
you know your boss is playing with marked cards, by the way, so he's probably been cheating you guys for years.
Knew it. He was too good. I knew it.
See, we solved all your problems.
Can't trust
Well, you know
someone
what?
that short.
The Brad, since you're the boss, you should take these marked cards, and I'll
Oh,
give the cards to him.
shit. This is a great day.
Wait, you can mark cards?
Oh, Barbar.
You're not allowed to, but you can.
Just remember, if you cheat them too much, they might not like you either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheat in moderation.
All things in moderation, including moderation.
So we're getting to we're at time. So I'll tell you, if you spend some time going through these crates, you find it's a combination of things. It's no one specific thing they're moving. There is a handful of crates loaded with silver goods, platters, fine china. All of it has the mark of the king. So maybe this was stuff that was stolen during the siege, and they've been holding it here till they can move it. You find some caches of weapons, nothing exciting, long swords, some pole
so
arms. Yeah.
General smuggling goods. Nothing.
Nothing
Yeah,
crazy. The only thing that I'll say that stands out is there are some barrels in the back of one of these rooms that are packed full of dirt. Just completely packed. And like if you spend some time kind of poking around in there, it is just dirt.
Interesting. I wanted to be very careful with opening everything to preserve it looking like it hasn't been touched.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And that's what you dig up here. Or what you
Hey guys,
find.
we're good with leaving all this, right? I mean, I think having like a gang as a contact point might be useful. I mean, silver's okay. It's not gonna improve our bottom line all that much. But having a gang,
Got a little back pocket action here.
yeah.
I'm sure the dirt smuggling business will be highly lucrative.
Oh, maybe they're selling to a vampire that needs native soil or something. I mean, it happens.
It does happen. It does happen. I'm sure it happens.
Wait,
I
what?
don't know. I don't know how vampires work.
Would this is a little meta here? Would we have heard about the other party who found their barrels of dirt?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I will go ahead and see if it's magical. If there's anything magical about the dirt, just flick on my detect magic ability.
No, it's just dirt. Yeah, and that's where we'll wrap it. What all are you thinking you want to do next? You're down in this hideout. You can still head to the original place you were trying to go. And you do have information on some other factions here in the Undercity, along with where the Rhoda are.
We
if
should
the-
turn this head in before it gets like too rank,
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
idea too.
That's a good idea. And plus, if the Rhoda actually live down here, and they've probably been down here for a long time, they might be, have some better information available.
Yeah, and especially if we treat with them kindly, they seem like they'll probably be engaged.
They did also suggest that there are some of those, church nutters down here. So if we go
Wasn't
to
the-
wherever they are, maybe that's our next step to where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the mushroom people, when we went out into the woods that one time, wasn't that like a mushroom thing too? Like in the very beginning.
That was a druid, wasn't it?
Yeah, that she
Right,
was
but,
more
like,
with
it was-
the wolves.
Oh, okay, but I thought there were like mushrooms there, like by the.
Well, like when we did the Kobold game, we got killed by a bunch of almost killed by some mushroom people.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I knew there's mushrooms somewhere.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Okay.
Those mushrooms were tough.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Okay. So turn in the head. Maybe go talk to the Rhoda, or continue what you're doing down here. We'll figure it
I
out
think
next. Yeah.
probably Rhoda, then assholes.
Yeah, it's true. We're probably pretty close to the Rhoda. Maybe do that while we're here.
Yeah. And actually, let me go ahead. I'm gonna, since you've got some information, I'll share this out so you all can look at it freely. So, it's not completely accurate. The rough layout of the Undercity.
Mm-hmm.
So you all found yourself. Let me make sure I point out the right thing. Right
So
now,
the Rhoda are kind of in this center area. What I heard was right.
Give me just a second. You're all right now kind of in this area. Make that right so everyone can see it. And yeah, he kind of pointed out that the Rhoda are somewhere down off the central hub. Put an R. You don't know the exact location, but give or take. And he said there was the lizard dudes down here somewhere. Out in this area, there was the weird mushroom people. And he also would have pointed out that somewhere, kind of north, was the people with the undead.
Okay.
So get our reward, earn rapport with the rat people, then stomp some butts. Some undead butts if there's still time.
Okay. And then there's still, you're not too far off from that that ladder going down, which was the initial reason you all came down here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that I think is a great place to call it for the night. Lots of information, lots of things to do. And let's see, what else do we got? This is session 8, which means you all get 200 experience points. So congrats.
Yay.
Yeah, that's what we got. Here on Defenders, we usually run another Pathfinder game. Would be this coming Friday. I'm running a bunch of shit for Gen Con, so I'm taking that off, so I've got time to do prep. I think Joe is running a one-shot in that time slot, so that'll be 10 p.m. here on Defenders, 10 p.m. Central here on Defenders this coming Friday. This coming Saturday over on twitch.tv/GoodmanGamesOfficial, 9 p.m. running Crypt of the Devil Lich. And then this coming Sunday here on Defenders at 9 p.m. We're doing Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So, yeah. And if you signed up at Gen Con to play in any Zweihander games starting at 11 a.m. starting at noon Eastern, just a good chance you'll get me as your GM for that. So, there you go. Let's see, Bert, what do you got going?
Hey, on twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder, we've got some BX Dungeons and Dragons as we play through Castle Amber, the classic, this Friday. On Sunday, we're doing some Gamma World 2nd edition, and then the following Tuesday is 1st edition Dungeons and Dragons, where we're playing through the Temple of Elemental Evil, the classic version.
Very nice. Jeff.
Twitch.tv/Lollygaggers. On Friday, we are doing Delta Green as we are starting up part 3 of our Impossible Landscapes campaign. There's a 4-part campaign. We're done with 2. 3 is starting. Things are crazy. On Saturday, we are continuing Blades in the Dark as we just started it up this past weekend. So we're going to do some downtown activities for the first time. And then on Monday, we are back to Alien. As you can see some of the people on the screen here. As we chase down some renegade synthetics.
Oh, very cool. And we'll be back at this next Wednesday, same time, 9 p.m. Central, for a couple more hours of Pathfinder. That's all I got. Good session, everyone. Everyone who watched, thanks for hanging out. Everyone who threw some bits our way, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and go get your fucking vaccine. Deuces.